Hello there again. Welcome to another podcast. And this one is called What is Direct Hypnosis, or best known as quantum healing. Well, direct hypnosis is that which immediately taps into the unconscious, subconscious mind. You have a conscious part of yourself, but you also have an unconscious part of yourself. And the unconscious part of yourself manifests the conscious part of yourself. It drives your whole experience. Now, I don't even know. Now, if someone wants to contact me and tell me I don't know if I'm right or wrong with this, but I don't know if direct hypnosis is actually a type of hypnosis or thing or anything. But if someone wants to let me know if it is or isn't, that would be appreciated. But I might have made it up myself, and I think I came to it about last week. I started to realise, wait a minute here. And I looked on the internet, tried to find something that was called direct hypnosis, and could find direct things that you might say to someone, but I didn't find anything that was what I'm talking about. So maybe I've made it up myself, maybe I haven't. But if someone would like to let me know. But what happened to me before I go into this, I had an unexpected spiritual awakening. Just for anyone new to this, my website or these talks. And just under 10 years ago, at the age of 24, I'm 34 on my birthday. And so I went in this path and decided to make a website to try and help people spiritually awaken and heal. But direct hypnosis is something that, or quantum healing, which is better known as, is something that everyone that has a spiritual awakening has a gift, and my gift is kind of like healing. That's the kind of gift that I got. And everything's taught to me from this awakening. I don't read books, don't follow other healers, just what this path shows me. The information gets downloaded to me, which is within everyone. Within the heart chakras, how you access it. But anyway, direct hypnosis is that, or quantum healing is when you go right into the unconscious part of yourself. Now, I called it direct hypnosis because that's what it is. It's direct hypnosis. The hypnosis is all about going into the subconscious mind or the problem for the addiction or whatever, or even if it's a past life. But direct hypnosis, I call it that because that's what you're doing. You're going right into the unconscious part that is causing the problem in your life. And when you do this, the perfect moment to do this is that moment, excuse me, that moment's where you're about to react negatively. That reaction, if you meditate in that moment on that reaction feeling, you get right into the unconscious problem. You get right into that. And how do I know this? Well, because of my own awakening. And that's what I've been doing and was shown through the awakening process. What's guiding you through the awakening process is your higher self, which is, a lot of people are unconscious of that also. But the more you become more conscious of your higher self, the more you become aligned and you heal these things. But that is direct hypnosis, or best known as quantum healing. A lot of people don't know what quantum healing is. It's very, you don't have to be thousands of pounds to someone for a course. None of the stuff I share on my website, I just ask people to give a donation. But, I don't charge for any courses or anything like that. And there's people out there that charge thousands of pounds for these courses. I'm giving it, just telling you right now, for free. Because I don't own anything. It belongs, this path, it comes from source, so it's everyone's. But as I was saying, quantum healing, or direct hypnosis, are those moments that I call the angelic signs, and that is those moments where you're about to react. So, something makes you react or respond negatively. At that very moment is your unconscious issue. So if you meditate at that moment on it, you go right into the unconscious part of yourself, which manifested the reaction. So then you're going direct. That's why I called it direct hypnosis. And as I say, I haven't found anything else on the internet that is the same thing as that thus far. But this is what I developed through my own awakening, all these different hacks, ascension hacks, to hack into to the unconscious part of yourself, which is very, very important. You won't get this from someone doing a course, you know what I mean? You only get that from people that have had spiritual awakenings. They are the chosen people, and they're only chosen because they choose to be. Slavery is a choice. Freedom is a choice. Awakening is a choice. I had an awakening because I sat down one day and had enough of everything up to that point, and the authentic part of me came in at that moment. It was a choice. But get back to the topic in hand. Yeah, that's what I call direct hypnosis, and that is ultimately what quantum healing is. It's using the external situations and people, the reactions you're about to have, for moments where I call it the angelic signs, where they are those moments where you have an opportunity to meditate at that moment on that feeling where you're about to react, and then you tap into the unconscious issue, and then by being aware of it, as you're meditating on that, you're going deeper and deeper into it, to the core of it, and that's how you heal it. The reason we don't heal it is because we're not aware of it when we're asleep, unconsciously. When we're unconscious, we can't heal it. It's by being aware of it that we can heal it. You see? And also the angelic signs, I call it the angelic signs. That's also moments when you're about to judge someone. Your judgment towards another person is also a reflection of an unconscious issue within you. When you're about to look at anyone in any way, it's unconscious, your unconscious parts. So that gives you an indication on the level of healing you are, the level of ascension you are, the kind of person that you are. And number one is to forgive yourself. You have to forgive yourself before you can forgive others. And at those moments you're judging someone, forgive yourself, and then practice being non-judgmental, practice feeling that compassion, practice the forgiveness, the empathy, and that's how we develop unconditional love. The word quantum means continuum, just for anyone that didn't know that. But that's what I call angelic signs, those moments that are the opportunities. So, but you need those moments. If you don't have them, you're not going to get the opportunity for that ascension growth. So yeah, I just thought I would do a talk on this, and I've got a page dedicated. This is on my website. The page is called Quantum Healing / Direct Hypnosis. And the website is www.lovelifefamily.com. I put everything on there. And yeah, with me you're getting a bargain, because unlike a lot of people, I'm not making courses. I'm not going to do that. If I can end up getting enough donations, then I'm happy with enough of that. I'm not one of these people that sits and thinks of money, because ultimately that's not why we're here. We're here to help heal each other and develop our spirituality and our healing, because that's ultimately what the core problem is of the world. It's a healing issue. It's a subconscious issue. We've got narcissism in the planet. We've got narcissists on the internet calling other people narcissists, not realizing it's the unconscious narcissist within them that is making you think that. Like if you call someone mad or whatever you think of someone, even if someone is a bad person or done bad things, your perception of them is the reflection of you. It's unconscious though, you see. Once you start to be more conscious of this, you start actually realizing where you need to heal. That's ultimately all spiritual awakening is, just simply being aware, being authentic. When I sat down one day and had enough, that was my authentic, I tapped into my authentic self, and then that manifested the awakening. Like just now, what they're trying to do is the system is trying to gaslight people with all this COVID stuff and a lot of scapegoating as well for those that won't have the jab. But you know, the fact that I'm not even allowed to talk about the jab or anything like that, that tells you really what's going on. It's whoever it is doing all this is they're, in my opinion, very narcissistic and very controlling. I say if someone believes in a vaccine or whatever they believe in, that's entirely up to them. But I'm also I should be entitled to what I believe. I believe in good health, wellness, meditation, healing. All that's my vaccine. So I won't be getting any jab. And but it's up to people what they want to do. But they shouldn't be imposing that on everybody else. But I'm not going to go any further with that because I'm not allowed, and I don't want to lose my YouTube channel. But this what I'm talking about is more important. You know, this tapping into our unhealed parts will ultimately heal the core problem on the planet. The core problem on the planet is narcissism and borderline personality disorder, but the core of it is narcissism. So that's the core, and this talk is to help. See, when I put a picture on like this, I can just tap into it. If I was to talk in front of the camera, it takes me a bit longer to start flowing because the information, it's like I'm going into a meditative state. And ultimately, because I get downloads of information ever since the spiritual awakening, those downloads come from your higher self, which everyone has. The heart is how you access it. But I'm just going to leave it there. For latest talks, news, research, information on many subjects, songs I sing, I also do poems now as well. So visit my website, everything's there. My website address is www.lovelightfamily.com. Thank you.